Greetings all, it's Blue Knight, and welcome back to Persona 3 FES. Previously, we hung out with Yuko after school to celebrate her coaching success with the kids, but she slipped up a lot about how she really feels about us, so things with her are getting more intimate. We also hung out with Keisuke after school, and he's still deciding on whether he wants to study abroad or not. Apparently his dad is really gung ho and has made all the preparations for him about the chance to study abroad when he wanted him to quit club in the first place. And we spoke with Mutatsu, and it seems like he's finally gonna make a move on attempting to reunite with his wife. Today, apparently we got class with Edogawa, so we gotta bear the burden about this and try to get through this class. But we're gonna do some more socialing stuff as we now have a date set with Yuko for Sunday. But first things first, education. And I have no idea what Edogawa would say because I'll still go on my intro when we did see him pop up. Something about the Rossi Crucian Order, the Freemasons, the Illuminati. Where did this come from? That's what I get for not paying attention, but then again it's Edogawa, so I don't really care. I actually want to go on that we're in the midst of my favorite section in the entire game. So if you thought that what happened with Shinji was very heavy-handed, things are only starting to escalate. Trust me when I say this, the next few months we'll be going through, there's gonna be so many memorable moments that happen from here on out. So I have been looking forward to getting to this part of the game because this is the most memorable and my favorite section out of this entire journey that we've been going on. Okay, what was my question? The founder of Theosphere, or however you say that name, which gave rise to many magical societies. Okay, this is actually kind of familiar. I think the answer was number 2 again. Yep, it was. Very good. Remember to be purified on your unlucky years. Now that the magical arts progress even further with practical use. And something, I don't really care, Edogawa. Your classes are always going to have so much information. You are one teacher I hope I never have in real life, because that would suck. I swear, why does he try to go apply to be a university teacher if his lectures always have so much information? Just stupid. Keisuke Kenji. I've seen a lot of Keisuke recently, so I have him on the mind. So I guess Kenji was saying the same thing from the last time we saw him when we maxed out his social lake. And now it's Friday today. We haven't been to student council in a while, and Hidetoshi seems to have something important that he wants to talk to us about. So we're gonna make a stop at student council and see what he has to say. I do have Fornius with me, so we'll get more points to him than usual, like always, which is very, very helpful. You helped on various student council projects. The hours fly by as you work on the tasks. That's it for today's meeting. Hidetoshi whispers something to us. Makoto-kun, I want to talk to you after the meeting. Well, I guess we have another meeting scheduled after the student council meeting. But this must be rather important, and lo and behold, we're back on the rooftop. The one place in the school that should be barred off from students, but apparently it's not. I'm sorry to drag you up here, but I wanted to tell you something. The cigarette butt incident will be dropped. They say it's my fault for asking so many questions. Well, that's not fair. I want to be student council president next year, and the PE teacher agreed to endorse me. but I lost any chance of achieving that goal when I disagree with him. So that must have been what was going on in in the faculty office. The student bodies also annoyed at me. I could believe that too. I rambled on about rules and fairness, but all I really proved was I was desperate for power. Well, I mean, I can see their point, Hitatoshi, but don't go blaming yourself. You were just trying to get to the bottom of the investigation. You just happened to upset a lot of people along the way, which is very unfortunate. Now I know why the president asked you to join student council. Those aren't just empty words, nor sympathy. You genuinely mean what you say. Well, you tried your best. That's nothing to be ashamed of. The system only works if you have people's trust, and trust is not something you force them to feel. When the PE teacher suggested that you should be a suspect, I felt as if I was being bullied by an ignoramus who just had more power than me. I felt like the truth was being bent and I might lose a friend as a consequence. If it wasn't for you, Makoto-kun, I would have gotten carried away. Thank you. Well, I appreciate that so much, Hitatoshi. That was honestly the last thing I expected to come from him. He did seem like the kind of guy that for a while was so desperate for power. But it looks like he might be looking at things in a more fair light now. We're already at rank 9. We're finally at rank 9 with this social link. Don't tell anyone what I just told you. I realize it's out of character for me. I'm sure everyone would make fun of me. Remember, I expect you to keep this a secret. Friendship secret, I got it. You don't need to worry about that, Hitatoshi. This will only be between us. Besides, it's not the first secret I've kept at this school.
Oh, hey!
The loss are increasing, huh? Uh-huh. That makes me think that a shadow is coming. But this will be the last one, right? So let's do our best. Yep, we'll do our best, Yukari. That's what we've always been doing, and that's what we'll approach this full moon operation as well. I'm pretty sure everyone's gonna see the same dialogue from last time too. Yeah, it is. I won't bother speaking with everyone else. So it's the 23rd today, and it's a Friday too. We'll go hang out with Mutatsu then. Because since we're approaching rank 10, I have a feeling he's gonna need a lot of points before we ever get the opportunity to rank up in his social link for the last time. So we might as well get his points accumulated as fast as possible. So we'll make our way over to Club Escapade, with the loss still lurking around, true to what we've been hearing over the last several weeks. And hang out with the monk once again. It's gonna be kind of bittersweet to see that we won't have to hang out with Mutatsu anymore, because if we do complete the social link, we'll have nothing to do on Thursday nights, and this is pretty much the last thing we can do that will take up all of our time, and it's also something that's very productive to do. So it's gonna be very bittersweet once that social link is over with, because that means I'll have a lot more time on my hands than usual. Probably too much time for me to actually try and handle. At that rate, I probably will just have to sleep in for the rest of the day, since I'll have nothing to do at night now. Aside go for the arcade, but I already stated that going to the arcade, other than for like the social attribute stuff, it's not that important to me.
Oh, sorry. No one was here, so I figured it'd be okay.
It's rare for you to be here. Is it for archery club?
Yes, the teacher asked for a report.
I see. Then you must be busy.
Not really. At least not compared to you. I wanted to ask you something.
Yes?
Senpai, why did you decide to fight?
Well, I guess you could say it's my way of atoning for the past.
I see. Well, in my case, I don't really have a reason anymore, if I'm being honest. I know the whole story about my father now. But I was thinking maybe I could erase the mistakes he left behind. I guess I should have thought about this earlier, huh? Why didn't I question myself sooner?
What's done is done.
But it seems like everyone has their own reason for fighting. In the end, defeating the shadows is all that really matters, isn't it?
What are you trying to say?
I'm not exactly sure. It'll all be over after the next full moon, but I'll probably still be trying to figure it out.
Maybe so. But at least then we'll be able to return to a normal school life. The student council members will be here soon. If you want to talk later, let me know.
No, that's okay. Thanks for listening.
Well, that was very interesting to see it. Holy cow, Yukari, how'd you get here so fast? I mean, I understand that the student council is not that far from where we are, but you were just like there in student council room in 1 second, and now you're here in the next. You must be a sorceress. I gotta stay away from you for a while. Or at least you could teach me your ways. Probably. Hopefully. Oh, well, in any case, it's Saturday today, and actually, according to my planner, I do want to hang out with Yukari, so I'm gonna have to speak with her after all. Hope she doesn't try to pull any wizardry on me or anything like that. Was that Yukaton who came out of the office just now? I wonder why she was in there. Seems like she's having a bad day. Is that so? Maybe it would be best if I do talk to her after all. Hey, Makoto-kun. You walking back by yourself? I'll come with you. Yeah, after what you spoke to Mitsuru about, I think it might be okay if I could assist you a little bit, or at least hang out with her for a little while. Yeah, let's go somewhere. Hopefully this will not intrude on Yuko's social life in any way. So for that not being the case, we're at the strip mall. Going to the bookstore is kind of lame. Let's go somewhere else. Wait, let me see how much money I have. Well, I mean, I'm kind of good friends with the people at the bookstore, so. Oh no, where's my wallet? Did I drop it? But when? I had it when I pulled out my ticket at the station. Wait, someone bumped into me right outside the train station. Uh-oh. Sorry, I gotta go back there and look around. It'll take just a minute. Wait here, okay? I'll be fine, so don't come after me. I'll be right back. Alright then, I trust you. Well, if she's still, just be careful. What would I do? Well, she told me to stay put, so I'm gonna stay put. It doesn't seem like Yukari is coming back. What I do? Let's wait a little longer. Okay, now I'm getting kind of concerned. Decide to go look for her. Yeah. The best course of action. Oh boy. That's not good. What'd you say? Okay, okay, there's no need to get that, use that kind of language, mister. Can I get a piece of that, bro? Yeah, I can see that she's surrounded by punks. I think there is no need to think about this. We gotta help her out. Holy cow, Yukari, you're just going to town those guys. I think he may have punched someone before the screen even faded. That's how fast he was. Well, at least Yukari is safe, so that's good. And because of this, we have ranked up in the Lover Social Link. We're now up to rank 4? 5? Rank 5. That was pretty fast. But at least she's still safe. Can't have anything happen to her before the full moon operation, or in general, actually. Become more intimate because of that? Okay then. But you got a little carried away. Wanted to make sure you were safe. Hey, why'd you come after me? Did I say to wait? I did, but you were gone for too long. Kari seemed annoyed. Do you think it's funny? Got my wallet back by myself. Well, it seems like you're still in trouble. But I was worried. It doesn't seem like she really means what she's saying. Just try to cheer her up. Thanks. It's okay. Alright, good. Sorry, I'm going home now. See ya. She must have been really embarrassed about how that whole thing went down. Yeah, unfortunately, we can't bring this up with her back in the dorm.
Greetings.
So that's gonna wait for a little while to see how things turn out. But the important thing is that she came out of that unscathed. Thanks to us being so fast that we just punched those guys and set them running back to where they came from. Alright, so since we got that out of the way, it's Saturday night, so we'll hang out with Butatsu again, since he will still be a club escapade at this time. Go ahead to Polonium Mall, and take care of the last thing that we could do at this time of night, before we pretty much have the whole night to ourselves. So weird to think that we're actually this close to completing the social link. It's been a long time coming, but we're getting close to ending it. So we have Allegor. I think we'll still accumulate more points this night as well. Yes, we will. It's just another hangout with Mutatsu. But the next time we do see him, we'll be able to finish this social link. So it's only a matter of time before we see how things play out at the end of the tower link. What we do? Well, we do have a date with Yuko coming up for tomorrow, so let's sleep in earlier and get ourselves well rested for that day. I really hope Yukari was okay with how things turned out the other day, though. I hope she wasn't too offended by how we handled the situation. I get where she was coming from about she wanted to take care of herself, but she was outnumbered. There was only so much one person could do when they're up against a group of people like that. We'll take our minds off of that. We'll focus on Yuko. We are on a date with her after all, and thinking about another girl would definitely upset her. You can still have mine, you're still hungry. Yuko's not eating as much as usual. Will this be another chance for us to steal another egg like we did with Kenji? Okay, you're not sick, that's good. Well, maybe you've got something else that's preventing you from eating. You have some sauce on your mouth. Mind your own business. No, that could be too rude. Will you wipe it off? I can't resist that opportunity, I gotta say that. You're more spoiled than you look, Makoto. Okay, I'll get it for you. Somehow she does that, despite that she doesn't lean across the table physically. She must be a sorceress too then. This must be that we must be at like that Harry Potter school or something. Or maybe just all the girls at Gecko High are secretly witches. Okay, we have a gift to give her. Alright. I hope I have what I think I have. We do have a brand item, I know that much for a fact. I think it's under fashion. Where is it? Yeah, the brand watch. I want to give this to her. What's this? Is this really for me? Think of it as a little prize from me for your recent success with coaching. Thank you so much. She seems delighted with the gift. Well, that makes me happy to see. Our relationship could become stronger soon. And that is the date for today. And holy cow, we're only 9 days away from the full moon operation. Man, it doesn't feel like that long ago we were just at the last operation that went down, and well, we all saw how that turned out. The full moon will be here soon. I'm prepared to go to Tartarus at any time. Trust me, we will make a Tartarus sometime soon, I guess. Coral, what do you have to say, boy? Koromaru seems to be ready as well. But good to know Coral is at the ready at any given moment. He's actually looking at us pleadingly, speaking of which. Let's see. Do I want to go walk with him today? I think I will, but I think we've done more than enough for today. We did get some more social link stuff in with Yukari, got some more points accumulated with Mutatsu, and went on our date with Yuko. So I say this was a very productive day. So next time, we will go walk Koromaru out at night, and then continue to go back to school and progress on even more social links. But trust me, at some point during this next week, we will make a stop at Tartarus. Until we meet again, farewell for now.